Here is everything you need to know about the 2022 BMW X3 30i. My name is Denver. I'm a client advisor here at Parkview BMW in Toronto, Canada, and today I'm going to take you guys through everything you need to know about the 2022 X3 30i variant, which is the 2-liter turbocharged engine pushing out 250 horsepower and 290 pound-feet of torque. Now, if you're in the market for an X3, whether it is pricing out a new one or maybe in a couple of years you're just wondering what was available for the X3 so that you know how to look and do all your market research, I'm going to give you guys everything you need to know. I'm going to talk about the differences from the 2021 to the 2022 LCI, the facelift or the life cycle impulse X3. I'm going to take you guys through the retail ordering guides, let you guys know what all the standard features are, what all the optional packages, standalone options, paint colors, interior options, basically every way that you can spec out the X3. I'm going to explain that down, break it down for you guys, and tell you guys everything you need to know. Now, it was a big year for the X3 with the LCI. There is a lot of changes done to it. You can see on the front bumpers compared to the last generation, we now have standard LED headlights, redesigned front bumpers, redesigned kidney grills, redesigned back end. The interior for the infotainment screen and the center console was all redesigned, while the vehicle did get a lot of new standard features such as the adaptive LED headlights with the full iDrive 7 and the remote engine start, as well as comfort door access 2.0. When you go into the essential package, there was a lot of things missing from last year. So gesture control is no longer available, wireless charging tray is no longer available. There have been some restrictions with Harman Kardon, part of that enhanced package. Recently, there's some restrictions with head-up display. So even when you find the packages, there could be some restrictions inside of them. BMW did simplify the ordering guides a little bit. There is no more an ultimate package, and you basically have essential, enhanced, or the side optional M Sport package. What I like to do in these videos is hop behind the camera, walk you guys through all the standard features, and then get into the ordering guides. And at the end of the video, I will actually show the retail ordering guides so you can see all of the MSRP pricing. Before I hop behind the camera, I do want to touch on a couple of things, just like the new paint options. So there is 4 new paint options available for the X3 for the 2022 model year. Tanzanite blue is now available. It's a BMW favorite for blue. Brooklyn gray, available exclusively with the M Sport package. Skyscraper gray, as well as the Aventurine red. No longer available is that Sunstone metallic paint option, has been removed. Another change is the interior. Vernasca leather was a standard feature in 21. It's now back to a $1,500 optional with new SantaTech being available. But unlike the leatherette from years past, SantaTech is available in 4 different color options. You have the beige, cognac, decor red, and the black on the inside for the SantaTech. And then you can go up to the Vernasca leather or the full merino leather. Full merino leather did receive a price increase of $1,100. It's now $3,000 compared to previously $1,900, as well as the ivory merino leather is no longer an option. As well, with the ultimate package being removed, the advanced driver's assistance package with active stop and go cruise control was absolutely off the board this year for 2022 30i, only available on the M40i variant. If you guys are interested in seeing an everything you need to know video for either the plug-in hybrid, the 30e, or the full 6-cylinder M40 variant, just drop it down in the comments below and I'll sure we make a video in the future. All right, now it's time to hop behind the camera, show you guys everything you need to know about the LCI 2022 X3 30i. All right, so let's start with the X-Line base variant X3. First thing that I want to talk about that's new and a standard feature, remote engine start. So with a triple click of the key fob, 1, 2, 3, it's going to remote engine start that vehicle. You can disengage it, 1, 2, 3. This is a beautiful upgrade considering it was previously unavailable on the X3. You can also do it through the My BMW app. Now, one of the standard features on the wheels is going to be your tire pressuring monitoring system. So there is sensors on the inside of the wheels so that you can know what your tire pressures are on the inside. They're also standard 19-inch wheels with run flat tires on them. New is the adaptive LED headlights are now standard with the optional laser light headlights available for the X3. These will have the adaptive automatic high beam function. This is what your X-Line bumper looks like. We have standard proximity sensors on the front here, so there's a little dimple there. We'll let you know if there's anything close or far away. If you're going to hit anything while you're parking, basically it beeps extra loud, basically stops you from hitting anything. Active air grills, as well as the redesigned kidney grill. So the whole front facial of the X3 was redesigned for 2022. The power folding mirrors will automatically fold in when you lock the vehicle. The tinted back windows are standard from the factory, as well as the satin aluminum window surround. You'll notice the black bumper trim along the bottom and the satin aluminum. One thing that changed from last year is this black used to be high gloss, and now it's more like a matte finish black for the plastic trim. You have redesigned rear taillights for the X-Line X3, more of a pincer claw than they were last year. More satin aluminum all continuous, no more circle exhaust tailpipes, and you now have these hexagon shaped tailpipes as well. Black trim coming up through the sensor, and you can see the dimples there for the rear proximity sensor. Now when you're ready to open up the trunk, you just go in here, press there, right beside the rear view camera. On the inside of the vehicle, you're going to have your standard privacy cover, comes down, goes in there. You can also take it off by the click of that button there, and you can store it away at the back right along here, and extra storage there as well. There's no spare tire because we have those standard run flats. Carpet mats are another standard feature. They always include them in the trunk from the factory before we install them on your delivery day. This one does have the black Sandstech on the inside. Full power tailgate is a standard option, and to close it, you just press the left to close or the right one to close and lock. I'm just going to close it. Rear view wiper on the back as well, and some things you can't see, like the pre-collision system is also part of the standard system. Lane keep assistant is in there as well. Blind spot monitoring is on the mirrors here, so if this little triangle lights up orange, somebody's in your blind spot. This mirror is auto dimming and heated, so it'll heat the snow away in the winter time. Let's take a look at the back seats. So standard wood trim on the door panel, black Sandstech on the inside. So without changing the price, you can have it a black interior, cognac brown interior, beige interior, or decor red on the inside. One thing I love about the X3 is own climate control in the back. You can set the temperature, you can have it to anything you want in the back and in the front, and two USB-C charging ports back there as well. Now your seats can fold down with a 60-40 split. The lever right here on this side is the 60 on the driver's side, 40 on the passenger, and a 20 load through system in the middle here. Your headrests can also pop up, and if you want to take them down, press that button in. There's also a adjustment lever right here, so you can raise or lower each headrest. Pull the center through right below the load through button, and you got access to your cup holders in the back seats. Your front seat headrests also go forward and backwards, forwards, and can adjust the height as well. Coming into the front seats, you have all of your controls on the door. So your central door locking is now on the door panel. Your save seat buttons are here. Trunk release button is here, as well as your mirror controls, as well as power folding in your mirrors, and your window controls and child safety door locks there. These are the standard Sandstech seats, perforated Sandstech, synthetic leather. As well, there's all your adjustments for the seats. X-Line's coming with the black door sills, the black pedals. Your hood release is right there. Pull twice to open up the hood. Your storage compartment, as well as your light switch right above it. BC button to cycle through all of the information and the widgets on the standard gauge cluster, as well as your automatic high beam activation right there. This is your standard steering wheel on the inside. Hopping in, standard gauge cluster. There is the optional full digital gauge cluster. Your standard infotainment screen is touchscreen as well. There were a few coming up from the factory that are restricted. Standard navigation. You can go through all of your car settings as well. That's how you activate the doors and access, comfort access. Automatically lock when you're walking away, going towards it. Power fold the mirrors in when you're locked. You can also go into climate control, preconditioned ventilation, and activate the remote engine start. All the wood trim along the side here. The infotainment screen now comes closer. Before it sat at the back of the trim. Now the trim cuts out for the infotainment screen. And then all redesigned all along here is completely new for 2022 in the LCI. So your new climate control is up here instead of radio being here and climate being down here. It's now switched, more intuitive for your climate control. And then your 1 through 8 memory save settings, you can see they're not assigned. Coming down, this flap will cover your cup holder if you want it to. Wireless charging tray is no longer an option, so you get the USB port on the side and just a pocket pouch there. Your transmission controller, iDrive control system, transmission controller, your traction control, proximity sensors, engine start stop, and your actual engine on and off, comfort, sport, eco mode, all those buttons, as well as your auto H and your electronic parking brake are all right here. At the top you have your light controls and your standard roadside assistance SOS button. Now on the inside your center console, you have a USB-C port there. And that's pretty much all your standard features. Some things that you can't see, satellite radio for the first 6 months, connected drive services for the first 3 years, so you can remote engine start, unlock, lock your doors, and GPS track your vehicle. Now let's talk about the first optional package. So everything I've showed you so far is the X line. Your first optional package that you have is whether you want the M Sport or not. M Sport completely transforms the look of the vehicle. Now this is the M Sport front bumper. As you can tell, no satin aluminum. It's a lot more aggressive, no black. It stays the whole body color. This one's black sapphire, although there is a few high gloss black trim elements in here. Mainly it stays all the same body color. Now this is the optional high gloss black exterior content grille that you can get once you have the M Sport package. So it is possible to get the M Sport package but still have the aluminum grille. So this one is not part of the M Sport package, it's added above and beyond. But M Sport would change all of the lower front bumper coming along to the sides. It changes all of the black trim along the wheel wells and all the satin aluminum on the bottom, painted the same color. You have these standard 699 20-inch M wheels. M Sport brakes, red are the optional, blue are the standard with the M Sport package. High gloss black exterior window content, and the roof rails. That will be part of the package even if you change the grille or not. The back of the vehicle, you will now have more aggressive rear bumper, kind of fake vents right there on the side, give it some aggression. The rear diffuser, there's no more satin aluminum, there's no more matte black at the back, so the whole redesigned front bumper for M Sport. Here's a good view between the X-Line variant of the matte black trim, the satin aluminum up on the sides, and then just the M Sport X3, much more aggressive. Now on the inside, not too much changes. It's mostly just in the driver's cockpit. So instead of the black door sills, you have the M aluminum. Instead of the black pedals, you have the M aluminum pedals, and you have the thicker M Sport steering wheel. Same functionality, just a different design, thicker, gives you that M logo. And then there's an M logo in your gauge cluster as well right there. Now the only difference is that you can't see would be the M Sport suspension. So this vehicle does have the stiffer M Sport suspension and the M Sport variable sport steering on the inside. Other than that, that's everything that the M Sport changes from your base X-Line X3. Boom, boom. Okay, let's talk about the next package. The Essential package is the first one of a two-tier package. It's tier number 1, Premium Essential package. First thing is comfort door access, my favorite. As you can see, it unlocked. That did it automatically as I walked towards it. You can also do it on the door handle. So you'll see 3 ribs here on the door handle. If you click that, it will lock the vehicle. If you put your hand on the inside, it will unlock the vehicle. Now it will also do it automatically, whether you walk away from the vehicle or you walk towards the vehicle, it automatically locks and unlocks for you. That's comfort door access. One of the main reasons I recommend all my customers get Premium Essential. The next one is the glass panorama sunroof. So this massive sunroof is only available with the Essential package or the next package in the tier levels, but will not have the sunroof on a base vehicle, and you cannot include it individually. You can only get it in the package. The next option is going to be the ambient lighting. So ambient lighting on the doors here, as well as the passenger door and in the back of the vehicle that you can change between 8 to 10 different colors. All set it to your favorite one. Everything saves to the driver profile. That will be part of that Essential package. The next one will be the lumbar support on the driver's seat, will also be part of the Essential package. So that's an awesome feature to have, especially for those long road trips. Okay, so the next tier is going to be your Premium Enhanced package. So say you want a few more features over your Essential. Instead of getting Essential, you can get Premium Enhanced. It's going to include everything from that Premium Essential, plus a few more items. The first one would be the storage compartment package. So the first thing on that list would be nets on the back of your seats, would be part of that Enhanced package. The next one would be the Sensatec dashboard. So you'd have the upgraded Sensatec dashboard on the inside instead of the hard plastic. Galvanic controls would be the next one. Galvanic controls would replace all of your window switches with this same color as your door handle. So those would all be silver instead of the black plastic. The next, you would have the head-up display unit. Although some of the ones coming from the factory at the time that I'm making this video were currently restricted, and you're getting a $900 credit for that. The next one would also normally be the Harman Kardon system, so you get the upgraded speakers. At the time that I'm making this video and the whole year, Harman Kardon has been restricted on the X3 30i and no longer available, so that package would be $600 less. And the last one would be the BMW Drive Recorder. It works in conjunction with the 360 camera. So with the parking assistant with 360, you get an extra camera on either mirror and one at the front of the vehicle. Your BMW Drive Recorder would basically be like a dash cam setup where it would memory save file 20 seconds before and after an accident. All right, so those are the three main packages that you can get on the X3, your Premium Essential package, your Premium Enhanced package, the second tier, or the optional side M Sport package. Now let's talk about some of the individual features that you can add for the car. Individual feature would be the seats. So Sensatec is the standard seats. These are the Decor red options. Vernasca leather would be the upgraded version for $1,500. You can get a few different colors. It'd be black Vernasca leather. If you have M Sport, you can get them with optional blue contrast stitching, the mocha dark brown Vernasca leather, or the oyster white and the cognac Vernasca leather. And you can go to the full merino leather options for Fiona red and black or Tartufo interior. After that, there are a few individual options that you can get. So different wheels, if you wanted the tires to come with the non-run flat tires. If you have M Sport, there's a few optional wheels that you can get as well. Universal garage door opener you can add in, which will program into your mirror for your garage door opener. If you wanted to get the optional trailer tow hitch at the back of the vehicle, you could do that as well. So at the front, you could get the tinted shadow line headlights. Basically take all of this silver content, black it out, or you can get the blue laser light headlights. On the inside, depending with your Vernasca leather, you can choose to get optional front ventilated seats or optional rear heated seats, but only in conjunction with certain Vernasca leathers. Another option would be the Live Cockpit Professional. So last year this was part of the Enhanced package. This year it is a standalone option. So getting the Live Cockpit Professional would be the full digital gauge cluster that you'd get there with the larger infotainment screen. The last optional feature would be the high gloss black exterior content, basically the kidney grille and the tailpipe on the X3. So instead of the satin aluminum, you could get the high gloss black, which only available once you already have the M Sport package. All right, now I'm giving you guys the walk around. I've gone through all the packages for you. We went over the base packages, essential package, enhanced package, M Sport package, a lot of standalone options. I'm going to show you guys the retail ordering guide so you know what all the MSRP pricings are for these vehicles. Don't forget, if you are in the Toronto marketplace and you want to order up an X3, because they are all factory order at this point, send me an email down below and I'll be happy to help you with your next allocation. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys appreciated this X3 content. If you made it all the way to the end, absolutely smash that like button. It does help me out. Consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget, I also do monthly giveaways for free BMW merchandise. So if you're a BMW fan, that's a reason to subscribe to my channel. Check out my giveaway videos. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.